Hello and welcome. I'm Lisa Khoury.
And I'm Aaron Mansfield. Thanks for joining us on Spectrum 360, your source for Full Circle, University at Buffalo news.
We have plenty to cover this week as UB continues buzzing with news as the winter winds down.
Leading off today's newscast, UB's Engineering Week took place last week, and it wrapped up with its annual main attraction, Bot Wars.
Our Sara DiNatale is in the newsroom with more.
Thanks, Lisa. Sounds of metal-on-metal combat filled the student union on Friday as Bot Wars closed out Engineering Week. 11 teams competed with their homemade robots in Friday's 4-hour-long event. Engineering Week, which is nationally recognized, gives students in the engineering and technology fields hands-on experience as they compete in events like battling robots, paper plane tosses, and rocket launches. The Society of Automotive Engineers not only took first place in Bot Wars, but also won all of Engineering Week. They'll be awarded a cash prize that's yet to be determined. Back to you, Lisa and Aaron.
Seems like UB's engineering students are always up to something creative.
Yeah, and students in all sorts of different fields are having an impact on the world as they pursue their passion.
Our Owen O'Brien has the story of one such exceptional student.
Drew Ryu is a part of UB's Reserve Officers Training Corps, or ROTC. He trains rigorously for the military, but Ryu has no intentions of being in the U.S. Special Forces. Instead, he wants to be a military chaplain.
If you can't relate to the soldiers, you can't really help them out.
Right.
Or, I guess it's the difference between sympathy and empathy. If you don't have the same experience, you can empathize with the soldiers, and you can't really spiritually nourish them or help them out.
Ryu joined UB's ROTC at a time when he felt lost. He was a sophomore, and though his father was a minister, he felt like he was losing the one thing closest to him, his faith. Then he found the ROTC. He found a connection with his fellow cadets, with the program, with his faith, and he began to excel. Ryu was one of 70 cadets nationwide to be selected for one of the hardest tests the Army offers, the Combat Diver Qualification Course.
To me, what the amazing part about it is he's remained the same when he came back, and a lot of people that go through something like that, pass such a rigorous test, would come back with an ego, and he's only become a better person. It's amazing.
I thought to myself, hey, the soldiers out there are actually feeling the threat every day. If I give up now, I mean, how can I prove that I'll be a spiritual leader?
For Spectrum 360, I'm Owen O'Brien.
Thanks, Owen. You and I have both made an effort this winter to stay active and work out, but students like Ryu take endurance to a whole new level.
Of course, some of the fittest students on campus are the UB Bulls athletes. Our Ben Tarhan is at Alumni Arena with a full wrap-up of the action from this week in UB athletics.
Thanks, Aaron. Leading off sports this week is the men's basketball team sweep. With wins over Akron at home and Kent State on the road, Buffalo is now in sole possession of first place in the MAC East and in second place in the MAC behind Western Michigan and Toledo, who are tied for first. The women's basketball team went 1-1 this week. Buffalo is now 8-6 in MAC play, good for third place in the MAC East. In early spring action, the baseball, men's tennis, and women's tennis teams all went undefeated this weekend. The baseball team opened up their season 3-0 at Norfolk State's Spartan Classic. The men's and women's tennis teams continued their hot starts, with both teams improving to 5-1. The men defeated Marist on the road, and the women were victorious at West Virginia. After starting their season 6-0 2 weeks ago, the softball team was back in action at the Red and Blue Classic at Ole Miss this weekend. The Bulls went 2-3 on the weekend and are now 8-3 overall. Finally, on Sunday, the wrestling team hosted Northern Illinois on its senior day and regular season finale. The Bulls dropped the match, but have MAC championships in 2 weeks. That's it in sports this week. Back to you, Aaron.
There's a ton more news coming this week, including podcasts, videos, and wide-ranging coverage of International Fiesta.
Yeah, we post all of our content first at our website, ubspectrum.com, so be sure to visit often to make sure you are informed of the latest happenings on campus.
And as always, be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter for more.
That's all of our news for today. Thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you right back here next time on Spectrum 360.